To summarize kind of what you've said, it looks like you were at a 9-to-5 job to start with.
8 to 8 job.
8 to 8. Okay, well that's even worse. But,
Yeah.
And then you found a gig with IBM in order to free up more of your time, so you can use that time to hustle and try other things.
Exactly.
To become successful. And so, what are some of the things that change your mind, or maybe some of the books that you've read, or what was it that aha moment that you got it?
Right, so the first book, going back to that inner self-belief, is the book called Psycho-Cybernetics. This is a book, probably my favorite book of all time. It's a book by Maxwell Maltz, that's the author's name, and he's known as the father of the entire self-help industry. So all the self-help stuff you see now, self-improvement, this guy started that field. Right?
This is going back.
Yeah, like way
roots.
back. I think like the book came out in like the 60s, I believe. Right? So he was a doctor that would basically do surgery on people. But he would notice that when he did surgery on people, they still had the same belief system. So people would come in to see him saying, hey, I want to have a surgery on my face, on my ear, my nose, whatever, right? Lose weight, right? And he noticed that although he would fix them up externally, they'll still have the same belief system internally, that they weren't beautiful, they had issues. So he was like, you know what? External surgery is not the root. It won't solve this issue. So he figured out how to solve this internally by changing how people view and think about themselves. But the good thing about it, though, it's different from other self-help books that have come out after that, in the sense that it's not some woo-woo magical thinking type book.
Okay.
Like, it's an actual scientific doctor giving you scientific principles on how to change the way you view yourself, how to kind of become more positive thinking, have a better outlook on life, how to lose fear, anxiety, right? How to become more successful, right? And it's all based on scientific research.
Okay.
Right? So it's not like fluff, right? So that's why that's one of my favorite books of all time. The second book is Tim Ferriss, obviously, The 4-Hour Workweek.
Yeah.
Right? I read that, I think, when I was in college. Right? So ever since then, my entire outlook on life has been 80-20, 80-20, 80-20. Right? Like,
is that the Pareto?
Yeah, that's the Pareto principle, right? So pretty much 80% of your success comes from 20% of your efforts. Right? So everything you're trying to optimize and downsize. So that's been a very helpful book. And the third book I would say is actually Rich Dad Poor Dad. But the second book, I think it's called The Investor's Quadrant. Right? Something quadrant, right? And that book was vital. I read that book back in high school or college, I think. But it talks about how most people who make money make it by starting their own businesses and being investors, right? It kind of goes a little bit deeper on the first book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, by talking about pretty much there are two sides. There's this quadrant, right? But there are two sides to it. Most people who make money are people who start their own businesses, from Elon Musk to Facebook and Amazon and all these other entrepreneurs.
Right.
To the other people, the investors, who invest in entrepreneurs. Right? So he was like, pretty much if you want to be rich, there are two things you have to do. Either start your own business or invest in people that start their own businesses.
Okay.
So that book kind of gave me that kickstart to have an outlook on life where I always wanted to be an entrepreneur and have my own businesses. Even back in school, I kind of slacked off because I knew the system was just a conveyor belt to make me an employee. And my goal was not to be an employee. My goal was to become successful, make millions, make $1 billion, right? Not there yet, but that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
And to get there, I always knew I had to start my own business or invest in other businesses. So everything I did in life was hacked to go towards that route.